so high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
We don't want that again. Oh dear, just as I thought I had it down with the timing. Hello, welcome everyone watching to Monday Monday evening here in the UK and Europe, but I think it's still sort of fairly morning over in the US, and potentially a whole nother day in Australia. So welcome one and all. Let me bring on Maya, who I have backstage. Hey Maya.
Hey.
You're right.
Oh, yeah.
How's your Monday going so far?
It's okay. I struggle with the Christmas, but
yeah.
But the Christmas
I'm
will come and it will go.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sort of. Can you believe I still haven't actually been out like Christmas shopping or anything? I've just been so like non-stop. Saturday I was in bed all day with a cold, which I'm sounding a lot better today, and I'm feeling ish better today. Hey Pup Groomer, you're right. But yeah, so I feel like because I've not sort of really been out, I don't feel at all. I feel very underwhelmed so far by Christmas. So I'm looking forward to going home and sort of being overwhelmed because my mum usually turns their sort of what's their like new extension into a bit of a giant nativity. So we'll see how that looks.
But if you are going home, is it a town, or is it?
Yeah. So I'm originally from Essex, so it's the east of England.
Yeah. So I'm thinking it's better to buy Christmas presents and when you arrive there, so you don't have to.
Sometimes, yeah, there's not always like the best sort of shops there, unfortunately. There's lots of them are closed down. But yeah, generally sort of when like we're kind of on a bit of a sort of like not particularly doing Christmas presents between each other this year. So I have like a few sort of little bits that I've kind of collected over the year. But yeah, sort of like usually I kind of get stuff sent to my mum's, my mum and dad's, and then I will sort of wrap it when I'm there, because my mum has like loads of wrapping paper, and I just sort of do it all there really, unless I've like gone to like, so last year and the year before I was doing markets myself, trading at them, so I would like continually the worst thing to do when you're a market trader is shop on other people's stalls. So regardless of whether I made money or not, I spent it. Spent it on other people's stalls. Yeah. So then therefore I would have more presents, sort of like more presents to kind of bring home. But yeah, this year we're doing sort of less of all that, and just because I haven't even been able to think, I'm really like sort of my uncle and things are like, even he's like, you know, we don't need anything. So I'm just going to do sort of like kind of taking him out for coffee and things like that. It's hard because like I don't have a car, so I can't drive back home, but there's like a really nice place near him that I can walk to from my mum's, so it's all right. Oh no, sorry, my knitting just flew off the needles.
I really don't understand where I have put my earphones. How is it possible to just misplace?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's all right. Only one lost. Gained. But yeah, sort of how was your Christmas? Like, do you have quite a big family to go to or anything?
No, hang on, I have to change.
That's all right.
This it's so annoying. This things I have to just.
Oh yeah, like the little
plug you in. Yeah, I couldn't find the big one. I have. It's really limited where I could put them, but they are just gone. You can see. And then I have to go change. We have okay.
Yeah. Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to put up the banner.
I have to
remind everyone to like the video, please. Oops. Oh. Oh, can you hear me? Just realised you're
there you are. Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
It's like this stream came on suddenly. I've only had the whole day to prepare, but nope.
Oh, yeah, always the way.
No, just the one is okay. Yeah. I have this cord. Yeah, let me see. The family. Well, I kind of yeah. Christmas is not a good time for me because I don't really know why, but it feels like all the stress that all the people are generating and the stores are just full of people and all that stress is just coming at me like crazy and it's hard. Every year when it's closing up, like in November, when people are starting to talk about Christmas, and I'm like, no, I'm not celebrating Christmas this year. Nope.
Oh.
So but every year I kind of still do. Or I don't have a big family. It's my mom and my brother and my sister who really celebrate Christmas together.
Yeah.
And yeah, and my grandma passed away 2 years ago. So
oh no.
But before that,
yeah,
she was, of course, and the weird thing. So I kind of I had to come there for Christmas because my grandma was very, she had to have us there. So the thing, what I did for Christmas Eve when I was working, I always said I could work on Christmas Eve. So the other people, my people I worked with, they were just happy to get the day off, and I was happy to work on Christmas Eve. So but then I went there on Christmas Day. Do you celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve or first on 20?
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, okay.
It's more of a European thing to do it Christmas Eve.
Yeah, but you are in Europe, right?
Yeah, but UK is very different from like sort of the rest of
it's
Europe.
Like Europe and the UK. Yeah. So we do.
Yeah, sorry, I was just going to say I was chatting with a client today who's collecting something, and he said it's very different between Catholics and Christians.
Oh.
And now I'm going to get it wrong. One of them, because now it's muddled in my head, one of them celebrates their Christmas on the 7th of January rather than the 25th of December. So he said like that New Year's is kind of a thing for him for that. I'm just going to invite Heather on. Hey, Heather.
Hi.
You're right.
Yes, I am. I'm coming to you from a different place, so
I was going to say.
Me.
No, that's fine. You're looking good.
I'm in Sussex rather than Manchester, so bear with me.
That's all right. That's all right.
And I realised I don't have any water. I am texting downstairs. So yeah.
How's your day?
No,
been?
I just my day. Goat Simulator 3.
Oh, okay.
Which is a very interesting game involving you run around as a goat and you have to do lots of different activities as a goat, involving like hijacking cars and like going to like complete tasks and like do spells and help people unpack Swedish furniture. But you're a goat.
Multitasking goat. I like it.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently it's a very popular game. The kids were very excited about it. The best I had so far was doing crafts at 8 a.m.
Oh, wonderful.
Which is me trying to paint nutcrackers at the morning. When none of the acrylic markers were actually being acrylic markers, and why won't you? I just need you to give me some ink.
Yeah.
Come on. So yeah. And apparently I've not brought enough crafts. There should have been a craft a day, and I've not met my I've not met my standard of bringing crafts for the children.
Crafts. Oh, that is such a shame.
I know.
The demands of children.
It's like being
the time you're home.
Yeah, it's like being an activity day camp.
I was going to say.
What are we doing now? What do you mean?
I hope you're charging by the hour.
I'm getting nice food in return, and company. It's nice to be able to read something and be like, oh, did you see this thing I've read?
Yeah.
Because when you run your own, you sort of have to just stockpile them all and wait. Like, finding out who's coming to Eurovision for us and that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And the things about celebrating Christmas, I think for us, in our family, we celebrate it across like when we're planning our food, it's like across all 3 days. Whereas I keep learning what all sorts of other countries do.
Yeah.
Like my nail tech, Aya, is from Poland, and she was saying how I was asking her about what was I going to do because I wasn't seeing my mum this Christmas, about not having French onion soup, and she went, I eat fish.
Yeah, like, fish is a big thing for them. I've got a Polish friend.
So yeah, but my brother
they do it on Christmas Eve as well.
Yeah, whereas we have different things that we eat on different days in our house. So
see, we tend to have like sort of 2 Christmas dinners, depending who's coming for Boxing Day. But like generally sort of because we now only have my grandma, which is my dad's mum. Hey! And
that was my water deliverer.
Uncle.
I should probably.
Oh, sorry. Wonderful.
While she's here, I should probably point out my earrings. She made them. She wants me to point them out to everybody because they are
beautiful.
There you go. See, Alicia, I've done it now. There you go.
Yeah, we need to have a shop name so I can promote it.
She does actually have a shop. Not online yet, but she does have a shop with.
Oh, lovely.
I'll have to send it to you so we can work out how to.
Yeah, I'll put it in the description afterwards.
But she said that was the one thing I had to do was show everyone my earrings.
Oh, bless.
So there you go. I'm showing everyone her earrings.
The craft. Yeah.
All our other crafts have been a lot of paper, like kids' paper crafts, and you know what I mean, like.
Yeah.
Painting.
Oh yeah, and like collages and things.
Yeah, all those sorts of things. You were saying you had 2 Christmas dinners.
Yeah. So on Boxing Day we have like Christmas dinner all over again, basically. Because my grandma often comes for that, whereas my uncle will only come for Christmas Day. And obviously my grandma being rather traditionalist, sort of Christmas dinner is sort of the easiest thing to do her, basically. But other times we've had like sort of on like the day after Boxing Day, or if she has ever in the past not come over, like when my granddad was alive, then we would have like turkey or chicken. It's as the family's gotten smaller, we go to chicken now, but turkey or chicken, curries and things like that, stir fries, until you can't sort of look at another bird again. And now on sort of a sad note, like this year is like the first year without my cats. It's going to be the first year without my cat. So, and not that she ever ate a lot, but like she can't even have the scraps. So we're gonna have to eat it all, which is we'll have it for even longer.
Yeah. Well, this year, like, I'm used to having. Like our Christmases are normally massive, like 19, 20, like odd people, and this year there'll be 5 of us.
Oh gosh, that's a big old jump down.
Yeah, we've shrunk this year because people have gone to various different places.
Okay.
So
okay.
I've gone down to I've gone down to my sister's, and yeah, sort of my trade up for that is to be like, if anybody ever remembers Play Scheme from the 90s, if you're a person of the UK, and you remember Play Scheme, that's what it feels a bit like. It's like, but with technology, so it's a bit like, how many Disney films can we watch before Mum and Dad get home? Or how many episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants? It's all that kind of thing. One of today's discussions was, why are chicken nuggets classed as a side dish? Because I've got to have them for tea on Wednesday, and my nephew was like, wanted to know if chicken nuggets. They decided they were having cheese toasties, but then they were like, he was like, I want chicken nuggets as well. So can I have? And I was like, but you can't have cheese toasties and chicken nuggets. Like, they are like two main dishes. He's like, well, I can have it as a side dish. I was like, can you?
In what restaurant? But I was going to say, if it was during the time of Eat Out to help out to Eat Out or whatever it was called during lockdown, and what was it? Scotch egg was classed as a main dish.
Yeah,
you're reversing the roles and creating a chicken nugget into a side dish.
Yeah. I just think they don't get to eat chicken nuggets very often. And so they just
when my niece was a lot younger, she had them so much that apparently she had a dream that she was a chicken nugget.
Oh.
So we would sort of tease her about that for ages. And then you talk to her about it and she didn't even remember.
Yeah. That happens.
It's too funny.
Well, they're small, aren't they? So they don't.
Yeah.
They don't remember all sorts of things that they. But then they do remember the things that mean you have to go and do something.
Yeah, exactly.
So, my nephew is still reminding me that I said that when he came to Manchester he could go on the tram, but then he couldn't because of the weather. So he's still reminding me that he needs to go on the tram. We've lost Maya somewhere.
Yeah, she said she's having some issues, so she's gonna come back in a sec.
Are you knitting?
I am indeed. Sorry, I'm looking down a lot.
No, I was just wondering what you.
It's my jumper that I've been trying to knit for ages, and I've just not been given much time to it. But I think I've done a fair amount.
Yeah.
It might become
I've been
more than a
meaning
boob
to knit
tube
for
by the end of
ages.
Christmas. Oh yeah.
But I just never get around to it.
Yeah, exactly.
I get distracted by things like turning my eyeliner into snowy trees. That was what today is, but you can't really tell from this distance.
Oh no, yeah, I was going to say I love your eyes.
But they are little snowy trees.
Oh my god, that is amazing, Heather. That is amazing.
But you can't see from the distance between
No,
the computer.
exactly. May, did you see that? Her eyes are trees.
Yeah,
She's done one of your snow scenes.
Trees?
They're little snowy trees.
Oh.
They're little snowy trees. This one's in the dark, and then this one is in daytime.
Oh, that's
that is
cool.
Amazing.
Did you do it yourself?
Yeah, I'm a qualified
makeup artist.
Oh, okay. You have been talking. I haven't heard anything because I had issues.
Yeah, that's all right.
No, I'm a qualified makeup artist. I got bored during lockdown, so learned loads about makeup. And then a physio told me that doing makeup would be good for my hands. So then I just keep giving people Well, to start with, I had a friend who 3 months before their wedding, you can do my wedding makeup.
Oh dear.
And then the photographer for that wedding said, "Oh, you a professional?" And I went, "No." And they went, "I would have sworn you were or something." And then I got offered the opportunity to do a course for free. Like
Nice.
400 quid's worth of course for free.
Wow.
Because the local bakers like couldn't do the course that was run at the local college, so they sent somebody to my house.
Oh wow.
And
nice.
Partly because a physio said, "Oh yeah, it's really good for your hands if you've got to do hand physio and you get bored by it. Do your makeup," is what I tell people all the time to do. And now I just give it to my friends for their wedding presents.
That's so good. I never would have thought about that. Like that it was good for their hands.
But it makes a really good wedding present as well, because it's one of those things that.
Yeah, that's really nice to be able to do.
Because it means that you get to spend time with people that you like spending time with, and two, it's something that people, well, for a lot of my friends, they worry about because they're either autistic or they're LGBT, or so they worry about having or they're disabled, and they worry about having a professional in their space and having to explain all of these things to that person. And there's just me going, "Hello, I meet all your criteria. What is the issue?"
Yeah.
So the last wedding I did was a Gothic wedding. Yeah, and on the hottest day of the year as well.
Oh gosh.
So everything you wanted to stay, that you wanted to be like moist or sorry, I used the word moist. Like you wanted to be like damp or creamy, wasn't. And everything you needed to be dry wasn't. So you just had to be there with like a fan in one hand going, "Just dry, just please dry."
You had to lay their makeup a bit further up because it was going to calm down during the day.
You had to set everything. Like I already set everything multiple times anyway, but like you had to like seriously, and it lasted. The makeup that I did lasted all night.
So you mixed in super glue.
Wow.
It's because of the way you sort of, there's an order to like layering everything down and setting it. And like tricks like if you're using like a liquid eyeliner, always put a powder over the top so that it will set it.
Yeah.
It's all of those sorts of things that just mean that it stayed. But it was just, it was not the easiest day to work, I promise you.
Oh, no,
so it's just like, I am so warm. We all had to take a break in the middle because we were all tired. Just going, we're all too warm now. But I think it will, like, it's just really nice thing to do for people. And it is now my job. Quite often, like if there's a family gathering, I land up in, people will come to me and be like, "So we've been doing this thing, but it's going wrong. What does it mean?" And I'm like, my niece makes me bring my entire kit down with me every time I come to stay, so that I can help her do her like makeup for something at school, or she's got some fabulous party, because the social life with tweens, they're always off doing something or other. But yeah, so it was a random thing. I never intended to be a makeup artist, but somehow it's something I'm doing.
But makeup is so fascinating because you can change your whole appearance and just look unrecognizable.
Well, I don't know if you've ever.
Mm.
I don't know if you've ever seen any of like I'll send a picture in the chat from the in our private chats in the middle of the day. And it's just my face just looking like I haven't slept in 3 years, just me holding like I have found magic Coke or something. Like
Yeah.
And then suddenly like there's a picture from me going out later being like, ta-da everyone, here's me ready to party. And it's like magic. And it's not about changing the way people. It's about bringing out the things that make people feel more like themselves, rather than saying you weren't always beautiful human beings. It's about saying, how can I make you feel more like a beautiful human being? I think.
Yeah,
But maybe
definitely.
me being
I think that's really nice.
Sophie.
But the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, they are.
So next time, Heather, okay, please, next time we do this next year, you can you come like with the gothic?
Oh,
Wouldn't that be fun?
I can do if you want me to. I can do that totally.
Maybe we should have a makeup along.
A makeup along.
You could sort of talk us through the makeup or something.
You could do a kind of a what's it called?
Tutorial?
Yeah, tutorial, because I know nothing about makeup. I have never been interested in makeup. I have like mascara. Do you say mascara?
Yeah, mascara, yeah.
And maybe a bit of eyeshadow, and that's it. I don't think I have ever owned anything else.
I just want to say hello to Lucy and hello to Jen. Welcome. Do please make sure that you like the show, and you can subscribe to everyone.
Yeah.
Actually, that reminds me, because you haven't been on for a little while, Heather. I haven't actually. Well, let me keep yours up for a bit longer, mate. I haven't got your channel on here, so I need to go and check that. But what I was just
my channel has just got no videos on it yet. I haven't got
well, that's fine.
It
People can
exists.
still subscribe to me. It
exists.
To you,
I just haven't made any videos, which I have. If people in our universe haven't yet taken enough of the Mickey out of me, I have had the Mickey taken out of me by a child by two, children under the age of 12. For how can you have a YouTube channel and live stream if you don't put any videos on it? Well, I don't know. I don't have enough time. Literally, they have been taking the Mickey out of me since I got here. They've been watching me on YouTube channel. No, I'm sorry. So, yeah. If everybody else wants to take the Mickey out of me, don't worry. It's already been done by small people.
Oh no!
What you say? Take your Mickey.
Take the Mickey, sort of make fun of, but sort of be that they're not really being mean. They're just sort of sort of like
what?
They're sort of sort of being sarcastic or
I
sort of laughing.
I never heard that term before.
I was teaching my nephew the term in the blink of an eye. He still hasn't got it. He keeps just blinking at me, going, "You're still here."
So I'm trying to find your channel, Heather, because it's not coming up.
Is it not?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure
no,
I've
it is
changed
that.
the name of it.
You'd have capital H.
Have you made any videos, Heather?
No, not yet.
That's what she was saying.
That's why the two kids were taking the mickey out of me.
Okay.
I have a YouTube channel. I live stream with both of you on a Monday, but I have no videos on my channel.
Yeah, me neither.
They then said to me, "Oh, but what do you come and live stream about?" And I was like, "Crafting and stuff." And they went, "Okay, what does that mean?" It was such a funny conversation. They're very supportive.
I'm sad that we're not done with the cool kids.
We need to be like live streaming about Minecraft or something. I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
Minecraft, the one with the everything's a square. It looks like you should be
No,
playing
I've
it
heard
in
of it, but I've never
1990.
played it, so I don't know.
No, me neither. Well, I've watched people play it.
Yeah, yeah, that's the game. That's a game.
Yeah. It is. It's a game for small people. As in kids.
Yeah. When I say small people, I mean kids.
Yeah, sorry, I just realised what I'd said. Here we go. Oh, it's because I put in the UK, not from the UK.
Yeah.
Right, 2 seconds, and I will be there. Right, here we go. Create banner. Ta-da! Please subscribe to Heather.
Oh, look.
From the UK. Hello, Lisa. Oh. Hello. Hi, beautiful lady. It's so good to see you. Heather, hi. You be you. Don't listen to unkind bullies. It's all right. They're children. They're not that kind of bully, but they can be sometimes. Oh, and Lucy says that her 23-year-old daughter plays Minecraft, so not so small. No, you know, I was just playing Sims at that age, so I get it.
I'm playing High Day. High Day.
Oh, what's that?
You say that? It's a farming game. You have a farm and you have trees. It's kind of like Farmville.
I was going to say, I feel like I've heard of that, but I don't know what it's called here because that doesn't ring a bell. But yeah, I've heard of one that's like a farming game. And my niece was playing it on her Switch. Yay,
yeah, because I play it on it's not a computer. You have to be on the phone or an iPad, and you have and you can have these teams, and every week there is a horse derby with different. So you have different tasks you have to do. So I'm with when I started playing this, I was in a group, and in that group, I connected with 2 people, and so we left that group, and then we
Formed your own.
we formed our own, and that's 8 years ago, I think, and we still play.
Wow.
So
Nice.
and we, of course, we have gotten to know each other, and they are in one is in Las Vegas, and the other is in Tehachapi. It's a weird name. It's in California, someplace up in the mountains. But,
Okay.
I've never heard of it, but it was. I think it's fun that we just still play, and it's just for. Yay! Cool, thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. Oh, that's really nice. Because I was talking to Cindy the other day of Simply Good, the cooking channel, about obviously all this hoo-ha about the Discord. And I said to her, you know, how like I'm not on that. I've been on one before, and it always seemed a bit sort of toxic. But she said like she actually has like loads of her own that she does for her like sort of gaming that she does. You know, so I suppose sort of kind of what you're doing is sort of similar in a way that you're sort of obviously talking to them straight in the game, which is quite nice, you know. I've not sort of played like online games that are sort of like internet based, to sort of get that sort of sense of community through them.
Yeah, I am not a gamer. The only thing I have ever liked playing is PlayStation. Is Spyro on PlayStation. The first Spyro I like.
Right.
And this is just, it's so simple, and it's and of course, because I know these people, we chat on Messenger, and sometimes we have that, like, we do it the Marco Polo. So
yeah,
and if we miss something 1 week, it's no big deal. It's just for fun, and get the time to.
Thank you, Jeng. Jeng is sub to all three.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's really nice. But I was going to say as well, before I got distracted with finding Heather's channel, going back to the makeup thing, it's my birthday on the 12th of January. Please put it in your diaries.
Mine's on the 11th.
Oh my god, no way!
Yeah.
That's so cool.
What you say?
It's my birthday on the 12th of January, and it's Heather's birthday on the 11th.
No!
Yeah, that's so cool. So I was going to say, because mine is a big birthday, and if anyone is around sort of a bit earlier on a Friday, before I go out for my meal, we could do like a, you know, sort of a stream where we do you know, like you can help me do my makeup.
Yeah.
If anyone's up for that.
I'm up for
that. Because then I can show off my birthday dress as well that I'm going to be making. Hey, Kim D. Rio for life, Kim D. Hello, I'm working on some crafts whilst listening. Yay, you made it to a live. Thank you. Oh, she's crocheting. Crocheting with jute twine. It's a workout. Wow, I bet that is. That's amazing.
What's that?
What are you going to be making?
Do you know how that's happening with the crocheting with a twine?
With jute.
Workout?
Jute is
It's the stuff
like
The twine.
yeah, but isn't it it's the sort of more rope style than the
Oh, okay, yeah. Not like regular yarn. It's
no, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, packing string. That's it. I can think of what you sort of usually use it for. Hexagon grey square purse. Oh, nice. For a particular reason, Kim? Like, is it a present, or do you have a little shop or something? It's really nice. I'm making a jumper for myself one day. My grandma, actually, when I went back for my niece's birthday in November, she had some patterns that she pulled out, and she's like, what one, sort of like, do you like this? And it's a cardigan with particularly sort of what your grandma might sort of pick out, and it had these weird sort of really short sleeves, big buttons, and I was just like, not really. I said if you could do it with slightly longer sleeves, because I didn't want to be just go all together. And then she pulled out another one that was a dress, and I was you know what, I can do with a dress, because a lot of my knitted dresses are sort of not really the best anymore. And she's like, oh gosh, that's a lot of work, and I was like, okay. Maybe that will put her off, bless her. Oh, nice.
Just give her a huge
makes whatever comes to mind. Yeah, exactly. I was just take you a few years. Lisa, I nearly missed you. Lisa, yes, to the birthdays. Let's celebrate you both. Makeup session and see your outfit. I'm off to New York City for Christmas, but we'll be back on the 8th of Jan. Oh, nice. Perfect.
Yeah, it would be fun to see how. I don't know why I never really.
Yes to celebrating the birthdays.
Yeah, me too.
She's also starting a channel doing crochet lessons. That's really exciting.
Oh,
nice. Where are you based, Kim? If you are European side of things, then let me know, because you're always welcome to join us on here. This is the European sort of Monday crafty show, because the American time is far too late for us. Far too late for me anyway.
I always end up either catching the end of things or having to watch things on the replay.
That's what I'm always like.
Means that I'll have lots of things when they get back from
your time away. Yeah,
from my time away. Partly because even the stuff that is not it would be safe for children, they go, oh no, not this boring thing.
Yeah.
They're like, you've told us about multi-level marketing and how it's bad. Why do we have to watch this? And I'm like, because I find it interesting.
Exactly. Yeah, and there's just even more. I don't know if you saw in the coffee cults and crafts messenger group, and I put in the video about and now I can't even think of his name now, but a cult that someone is in, but also apparently Miley Cyrus is in it.
Oh yes, I watched that one.
Oh, yeah.
I watched that
It's like
video.
crazy. Like, where do they think it'll spring up from?
But when you try and YouTube that one, you get videos from the. If you try and Google for any more videos.
Yeah, I got on their actual YouTube channel. I was like, no.
I don't want to watch any of these. No,
I'm not part of that cult.
I don't want to watch it directly.
I went to their like about page because I was like, is this some like parody or is this actually them? And I was like, oh no, backing out.
Yeah, no, I don't want to watch this directly, please. No, thank you. I'm leaving now. I'm leaving. No, I did get to watch that one. Basically, like I go and have a little lie down in the afternoon, like elderly aunt would probably go and do, even though I'm not elderly. But I get to go and have an elderly aunt nap. And so so normally I just spend a little bit of time
looking
watching some YouTube, going, I need something, anything. Not
Lisa, sorry, I love this because you spelt it all wrong, but it just sounds so good. The Miles Circus Cult. We know what you mean. Miley Cyrus. It's not her cult, but it's one that she's in, but apparently she's not, according to her sister. And you know, like, and it's so funny because like I watched this other video that someone else, is a longer one than this one that Sloan did, about it, and she like sort of goes into the whole like Miley Cyrus going in there, and her sister is like apparently coming out and being like, oh, the fans are just like you know, annoyed because they want to see her, and it just so really gave me like Britney with the like conservatorship vibes, and I was just like, you know, sort of people talking on behalf of her. It's like, if Miley wasn't in it and if she really cared what her fans thought, then she would go on a live wherever or put a post up or whatever, rather than just ignoring things. So, you know,
something
very sus to me, and and I just hope that her fans are sort of kind of sort of keep at it, because before we know it, you know, sort of BJ from That Surprise Witness will be doing a video, I can imagine, sort of trying to help her out as well.
Well, for a start, I hope that her fans doing things to support her is a great thing. But what they feel about it comes secondary to her safety.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
That's the thing we always have to remember in these situations, is what we
don't own
feel
them.
about as the fans of somebody, or the supporters of somebody, or the, you know, the people who are there around, like, you know, because not everybody likes to say, these are my fans, these are whatever. We are secondary to their family. We are secondary to them themselves. They come in whatever emergency situation they are in, they come first. Which is why I always find, like, announcements of people, when people have died or are seriously ill or have been in a car accident, I always find it so weird when on Facebook it suddenly goes, oh my God, has died. And it's like, and everybody is posting about it, literally every single post. I'm like, did you know?
Yeah. Were they personal to you?
Are you going to go and visit such and such at the hospital? Like, I get it, but I also I don't get it.
Yeah, there is like a level when it just gets beyond.
Yeah. So, there's that sort of weird, like, oh my god, I can't believe, and then there's this secondary level of, so
Yeah,
we
when
just
are
always
you
have,
crossing the line?
yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
So, but it does concern me when there are so many of these different organisations that are absorbing people into them, saying that they're going to change people's lives, and that they're just not doing that. They're not.
Exactly. And that's the thing, you can tell how easy it is for people. Like when you've heard certain people and they're like, oh, but sort of, I got this, like with sort of Scientologists, they say, I got this wing or whatever, sort of something went right whilst they were doing a certain thing. And then they suddenly get this, oh, it's got to be because of that. And it's like, maybe, it's just the right time. Maybe it's just, sort of you did something, or, it's only because of you, it's not, it's not like whatever, like whoever you're associated with or whatever. So it's,
and they can become so dark, and especially if you look at some of the ones that are to do with people, conspiracy theories and things like that, you just land up in such a, you're like, I can see how somebody thought that one to begin with, but then you've landed up in something completely off the wall. That could be because I've had to listen to a lot of audiobooks at the moment, so I'm sort of like going through all the different, like, all the ones I meant to listen to, and so.
Yeah, I need to get on the audiobook thing. I've been doing so many podcasts, but also been trying to listen just to like music quite a bit at the moment. Because I find like sometimes sort of I get this thing where I sort of have absorbed so much information that then it sort of scrambles around. So I have to kind of, music is my sort of, I don't have to think about it, it's just sort of.
I highly recommend Cher's Christmas album, Christmas.
Oh, I have not heard that. I'm usually a Mariah Carey at Christmas. But, all about Mariah Carey, but I will definitely listen to Cher as well.
She means that she has now had an album every decade since she started releasing albums.
Cher. Wow, that's crazy.
And if you want something that brings you, like, Cher is my diva. I say that everybody will have a diva.
Hey,
like,
Jen.
it's a joke. But
yeah.
But it's like, if you ask anybody, like, particularly like LGBT people who they like most relate to, they'll be like, oh, I absolutely love Celine Dion, or my absolute ultimate favourite is Tina Turner, or like they'll just be like one that they're just like, I had somebody who went on Come Dine With Me. They were a youth worker with me who had their entire menu themed after Tina Turner.
Oh yeah.
So like, that's what I mean. Like, people have one of them that is their absolute favourite, and so mine is Cher. So, but if you want to watch
really nice.
One of her greatest interviews, I think, has to be of recent times. She went on the chicken shop chicken shop show. The one.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Have you seen that interview where she's with
not with her, but I've seen the program before.
Yeah, if you see the one with her, it's hilarious because she's like, what do you think of men? There is no need for men. It's just
You
brilliant.
know what? Actually, that bit I saw. Yeah, someone did like a meme on social media about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
the
thought that was
entire
very good.
interview was just her doing those one lines of like.
Yeah, she is good with her comedic timing, I think. Very sort of straight laced with it, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, she's my favourite. But her Christmas album is great because you keep thinking that you've heard these songs before, and then you realise I think this is a cover, but I'm not sure it was with that person. Was it with that person originally? I don't know.
Yeah. Lisa says, couldn't agree more, Heather. You don't need a man. I don't need a man either. Exactly. Oh no, sorry, that's about a band.
For Christmas songs, nothing beats Driving Home for Christmas.
Oh yeah,
that is
definitely.
a good one. That's a good one.
Do you know who this one is, Maya? Madrugada.
Madrugada.
Is that right? Madrugada. Norwegian band.
Yeah.
In the area where I live. And then then Lucy says, the new album, The World Could Be Falling Down, is nice. Sounds an interesting title. And the music videos are made here locally. Oh, that's really nice.
I never really listened to them that much. Recently I have been listening to Aurora, or I don't know how you say it, Aurora.
Were they on Eurovision?
No.
No. I don't really recognise that name.
Oh,
what sort of music?
What kind of music? What?
Like rock or?
No, it's more maybe like pop or.
Okay.
It's some are slow and some are. Yeah, she's the one that in the Frozen movie.
Oh,
Elsa,
I know who you mean.
Yeah. The singing.
Oh, it is literally Aurora.
Yeah, Aurora.
Oh. Okay, I'll have to look them up.
Aurora.
Okay.
And her music video, a song about what's it called? The Seed. You have to see that music video.
Oh.
It's so powerful.
She's got a very square haircut.
Oh.
Yeah. It's.
I'm sorry.
My brain was jumping ahead and was thinking a very square head before you said haircut. My brain was just like very nice. Oh, okay. Yeah,
she's very original. Yeah, very original and very. So if you don't like them, because she goes in her own world when she sings and perform. So she is very expressive and she's very. But her voice are so beautiful and her songs are. It's the song I can put on the song and I can paint and I can go in that world with her, or not necessarily the same world she's in, but in my own world.
Yeah. Experience something. Oh, interesting.
So I like it.
Because I like Christine and the Queens because they go by he now, because he is very expressive in the way they sort of perform as well. Saw them in the summer in London, and yeah, it was an absolutely amazing show.
Lucy
Yeah, I will
Madrugada is.
add that to my listen list.
There was a song with that name in Eurovision.
Oh, was there?
Madrugada.
Right.
Because it means dawn in Portuguese.
Ah.
And
But it was
Madrugada.
1975.
Oh, wow.
Apparently.
So things Google will tell you.
Well, our entry this year will be. I don't know what our actual song is, but it's
It's not blue again, is it?
no, it's not.
You're
I had two different people texting me about this.
Oh no!
Well, I
you're doing
absolutely
it
love
live.
Eurovision. I absolutely love Eurovision. Like, I tell my nephew that it's the only time the TV ever got paused was because he was born. Because I got a phone call to tell me he was born.
Oh.
Is Ollie Alexander.
Oh.
It's so fun with the Eurovision because when I was a kid, we used to. It was the highlight of the year, and when we made pizza and stuff, and we did that. It's a long time ago, so pizza wasn't that. Yeah. Anyway, and I fell asleep under the table and in the living room because the voting was so late. But then during my teens, and I still liked it, but it wasn't cool. So I just had to, pretend I didn't like it. So it was amazing to be so old that I could take back the I love Eurovision again.
Yeah, exactly.
So
my housemates are really into it, so I watch it a bit more now.
Yeah, so we used to make pizza, make stuff, food, and just have a lot of sweets and potato chips and yeah.
Oh,
and
nice.
I still fall asleep. No,
yeah. I was going to say I always do.
No,
Lisa, I'm knitting a jumper in a fuchsia pink. It's just a very basic knit. Sorry, Heather, go ahead.
I'm awake all night and I'm annoying people. Like the entire that entire week, because there's the final and there's the two semi-finals and the final, and I'm like annoying people for at least 2 weeks, going, did you know? And I was so annoyed I didn't get to go to Liverpool, but the tickets were so expensive, and it was just like, it was just so sad. But we have a scorecard that we have.
Oh wow!
Between me and my friends we used to call ourselves the little gay family, and
that's so sweet.
And so we have our little scorecard, but it's a really complicated scorecard with lots of different little factors on it, like dancing ability, like staging, use of pyrotechnics, is it political, European or gay, like all sorts of like really important and really different. Like it's not just like 10 out of 10. It's seriously like everything.
Yeah, I like that.
So we take it very seriously in our little group. But no, we have.
You need to now add on. Are there animal costumes and?
No, there is costuming, use of dancing, relevance to culture. Like there's at least 10 or 12 different categories for each one. And as it's got more digital, it has like a link to the song and a translation of the lyrics for each song on the. Yeah, see, we take it seriously.
You take it one step further.
That's why,
Yeah. We, but yeah, that's our little. That's, but then again, that's the sort of thing I chose. Like, as originally the theme, like, well, I don't know, maybe that's.
In the old days, it was fun because there were more weird stage costumes and weird performances, and they could do some serious weird shit.
Yeah.
So,
Lisa says, do you have a Eurovision party, Heather? And do you miss Terry Wogan presenting? Or are you not old enough? I miss Terry Wogan presenting.
I miss Terry
but
Wogan
I do like
presenting.
a bit of Graham Norton.
I am old enough to miss Terry Wogan presenting. People don't think I am, but I am.
Yeah. Sadly, we are.
And I try and have a Eurovision party, but a lot of my friends have moved to different parts of the country now, so it's harder to have. So we try and have more like digital, like connections in that way to have the Eurovision party. But I also
that's cool.
But I also have really great friends who, like my two more local friends who will who come to watch Eurovision with me, like the Eurovision final with me, because they know it's really important to me. So they'll sit and watch it with me and be like, I don't have any idea. Like every year they're like, we don't have any idea what we're watching or who anybody is, but we'll sit and we'll watch it with you. And I'm like,
That's sweet.
It's just really sweet. But then
that's a good friend.
Well,
yeah, really.
That's what you do when you have when you have to make your own families, when you go through tough times, when people are going through tough times, and you have to be there for each other. I think is you sort of start doing things for each other, like going to the catechism shop. It's not top of my list. Or like the amount of times that I used to have to rescue barmen from our local, from like the local bars and things, because they had nowhere to sleep and I didn't want them to walk home down the canal.
Yeah.
It was too late to get home. But our little family, it's because we were all used to work together. And we had so we'd have our little Christmas together.
Oh, nice.
But I would still go home to my lot for Christmas. But I feel that people would have their stocking, like the equivalent of stockings, but they'd be like shoe boxes that had like various different things in, like fluffy socks, something to read, something nice to eat, like something that you could have a nice wash with, like it would just a puzzle book or a DVD or both, depending on the year. Like it was that kind of stuff. And I'd leave them with that for the day if they were going to be on their own. And then we'd all have our little Christmas together. So
that's so lovely.
Where are you going to be during the Christmas this year, Heather?
I'm at my sister's.
Okay.
So it's my sister, my brother-in-law, and then my niece and nephew. year.
Yeah.
So it's much smaller than my usual Christmas, which is normally like 19 of us.
Oh.
Because I'm the eldest of 8. So there's normally at
Mm.
least 7 of us, plus my niece and nephew, plus my mum, my dad. And it just sort of gets... Then there'll be a cousin, my granddad, like, who just... There's more and more of us.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a nice Christmas. Just to be
Oh, good.
a nice little
Yeah, it
quiet
gets a bit
one.
much when there's too many. My mum has declined our invitation to go to my sister's for Boxing Day because all of my brother-in-law's family is going to be there, and there's like a lot in his family.
Yeah.
So my mum was like, no. So we're just going to have, we'll be like sort of 4 of us because my uncle probably won't go round on Boxing Day. But yeah, it'll be nice because like Christmas Day we'll have my brother-in-law and my sister and my 2 nieces. Yeah, I've got 2 nieces. Though obviously Sophie is still under the age of 1, so she won't know what's going on. But yeah, I'm like really excited for Madison and sort of her enjoyment potentially of Christmas for Sophie as well. I can kind of imagine it being a bit hectic with the sort of excitement from her. Also, I just put up this chat from Lisa from before. She said she loves Graham Norton too, but she remembers Terry's giggles when he didn't. Terry giggling when he didn't enjoy the entrant.
Yeah.
Which was always good, and he's like sort of always taking an extra sip.
But we always take an extra drink now for Terry Wogan on a certain.
Oh, nice.
On a certain, we're taking it. I'm sure it's either entrant number 7 or number 9. I can never remember.
Oh yeah.
Until you suddenly get there and you're like, oh yeah, that's when
It's
we
that
do
one.
it.
Yeah.
But I love Eurovision and all of the Eurovision facts, and they're so cool. Like, did you know you can only do Eurovision in one of 3 types of languages?
No, I didn't.
English, French, or your native language, the native language of the country.
Oh my god, I never even thought about that.
Do you remember before when we had to sing in the native language? Then you always won because everyone liked English more.
Yeah.
A song has to be under 3 minutes long.
Ah.
There are just all these little, like, I don't want to use them all now because it'll be Eurovision soon, and then I'll need them all then.
Exactly. We should do a Eurovision stream.
Just like Eurovision Primer stream, like everybody. Eurovision.
Yeah. A big old party.
I like the fact that so many people come together, and how often do we hear about weird stuff that happens, like when a lot of people like shooting and accidents, and we don't. I can't remember I have ever heard.
Yeah.
So
yeah, like Eurovision sort of brings it all together.
There's year where there was 1 year where recently where there was a person who stormed the stage.
Yeah.
There's only been 1 year.
Oh wait, was I think that was here in Norway.
It was during the British entry, during the UK entry for can't remember which year now.
I think it was. I think it was. We when it was here in Norway.
But it was during the vote for Brexit, and somebody stormed the stage.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, but that was just a weird. That was just his gig. He used to do that. Well, it was something.
Yeah.
He had some sort of. But I mean, it's not like.
It wasn't.
Shooting and terrorist and.
Well, the whole point of
crazy shit.
But the whole point of Eurovision is it was developed in 19. I'm going to get this wrong now, but we had just celebrated 60 years in 1952. It was we just celebrated in 2020. 2020, so either 2020 or 21, we just celebrated 60 years, and it was because it was after the Second World War. We wanted to celebrate, bring Europe together through music.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
After the Second World War, bringing Europe together through music and joy, like that was the aim, that was the point. So, and people are like, well, that's a silly thing to do. The amount of people who go to me, well, why would we do that? Why would we do that when we don't spend a lot of money broad? And I just go, well, imagine how much money we spend broadcasting the football. Like,
exactly.
Because the other rule is you have to have your own broadcast station, your own national broadcasting station.
Yeah.
So, that's the other rule.
Very good.
I'm going to have to go soon, but...
That is absolutely fine. I think I'm going to go soon as well, because I'm getting a bit tired.
I hope I have left you with joyous...
Wonderful. Yes, absolutely. Wonderful Eurovision joy.
Eurovision joy, and I have shown you the earrings my niece made.
Yes, and your wonderful eyelids.
And my wonderful snowy eyelids,
So, if anyone else wants to bug Heather about her channel, you can head over there and subscribe. The more subscribers she has, the more she will think about doing a stream or putting up a video.
A makeup stream sounds so fun.
Yeah, I think that would be so cool. You can, and I think sort of, because I like to watch Bailey Sarian doing her murder mysteries and makeup Mondays. But you could, sort of do it kind of, I don't know, choose some other subject and sort of do makeup to the stories, if you should wish. And then you can subscribe to Maya at Alice in Art Supply Horderland.
You want? I have a painted Gertie and baby Jesus and the donkey, and they are out running and playing before Gertie moves. Before Gertie moves to Greece. So.
Yeah. Very nice, very nice. I like. Is it going to be like a timeline of sort of from the birth until Greece?
I have been posting, like, every time I post the previous, because so now this will be the number 4. So
I love it.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's fun.
It is. It's so fun. I don't know as well if you've seen, but everyone should go and check out PTS for Life. Jeff from Canada. He recently put up a video that he did of little Davy of the Fake Space Navy, He's done a little video of his adventures, and it's very fun. It's sort of like these little sort of clips of kind of him doing different things, and he's kind of put it all together in one video. But they're very, very fun.
Okay, yeah, I like Jeffy's. He has a nice kind of humor.
Yeah.
And but I haven't watched that one, but I have to do that.
I think he only put it up today, to be honest.
Okay.
I saw in his community chat. He said that he'd put it up.
But didn't he do something like that earlier?
Yeah, he does have another one. Davey riding a horse. Yeah, so now he's got this other one, and it's all like he's sort of hiding from the process server, and he's at the IAS event with sort of like us protesting outside and things like that. So it's just like all these kind of little clips of him doing different things. Are we one of the ones where he used to hide from the process server, he comes out as a woman, which is too funny. Bye, Heather. Wonderful to see you and chat. Yeah. Fabulous. Well, I don't know what you want to do, but I'm feeling a bit tired myself, so we can call it a night if you're happy with that.
For me, it's you decide if you're tired, you should go and rest.
Yeah. It's I'm getting better, but it's sort of like I think another early night would be a good one, just so that I'm not going home with a cold.
When are you going home?
Potentially on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And what I should say before we go, I've got a stream with Jennifer of the Ego Next Door, which let me see if I can find the link for it. Tomorrow night it's going to be at 8 p.m. I do believe. Next door. And it's her trauma llama.
Pajama llama.
Drama llama trauma. Drama llama.
Something.
Yeah, sorry, Jennifer. I'm mucking that up.
Too many words.
But yeah, so you can join me and Jennifer in our PJs. Let me just grab the link. Oh, here we go. Trauma llamas and PJs. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Share. Copy. That is in the chat.
Is it in the chat? There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
So click on that link and you will you can do your little notification for that stream. So that would be I say kind of fun. She's put on there that we're going to talk about lockdown because I had a pretty rough lockdown. I apologize. There might be some sadness in there, depending sort of what we get into, kind of how I'm at the time, because it does sort of depend sort of on my mood, how the story comes out. But we're going to sort of like also talk about my business and things like that. So there will be good in there.
But everybody keeps apologizing for being sad or crying or.
I know, yeah, you shouldn't really.
I probably do it too, but it's kind of weird. Why?
It is weird.
If you are talking about something that is sad, then it's just that the way it is.
I know. I think it's like a pre-warning is all that I'm trying to give. Not an apology for me crying, but just
but like general. I'm thinking like
exactly.
People
No,
do
there's
apologize a lot.
Yeah, there's a podcast that I've been listening to recently that is Girl Next Door, Girl Tribe Next Door, or something like that. Let me see if I can pick her up. But she actually said something kind of recently which resonated with that, which was like women in particular saying sorry for sort of like continual things, which I thought was Smart Girl Tribe. That's what it's called. About how Smart Girl Tribe.
Go or goal? Go.
Oh, Smart Girl. GIRL.
Girl, yeah.
Girl Tribe. Sort of like it's this thing that sort of like women in particular say sorry for everything. But equally in the UK we have a big thing of saying sorry for everything. You know, sort of like someone bumps into us and then we say sorry to them.
Yeah.
Which is just sort of an inherent kind of, you know, I don't even know necessarily sort of where it comes from, because I don't remember my mum ever sort of particularly saying sorry. Like she didn't say well, I know actually saying that she does say sorry a lot now about things that aren't even her fault. So maybe it is sort of picked up from her, but so I don't remember particularly hearing the word sorry a lot when I was younger, but I think you can sort of subliminally no why can't I say that word?
I don't know what it means anyway.
Subliminal messages, that's we'll say it that way. Sort of like pick up on that, on those sort of undertones as such. But it is it is a tricky one, sort of, because it's sort of, I feel like as many podcasts as I hear sort of talk about that and sort of are like, oh, like we need to snap out of it. It's like, but equally it's also a bit of a polite thing to do sometimes, you know. It's sort of it's sort of, you know, kind of you can talk about not saying it too much, but equally it's sort of, you don't really want to tell people to not say sorry ever, because sometimes sorry is needed.
Oh, of course. It's just I'm used to not saying sorry for everything.
I know we sort of said about that before. But I don't know. I just realized as well that I've got a question, a comment star, from Lisa. Thank you ever so much. I was meant to say this before. I loved your stream on clothing dye. It was so eye-opening. Learned so much. Thank you so much, Lisa. Me and Whitney are going to be doing another one this Wednesday as well on cotton, because we didn't do it last week. That's going to be hopefully sort of a good one for people as well. I did my dissertation when I was at university on cotton, so it's going to be going through some of that, which I need to upload onto slides, and also I will be looking up sort of kind of new facts and figures, because my dissertation was in 2007, so quite some years ago.
So Whitney, is she is she some kind of tailor too?
No, she is witness in the chats, but
Yeah, I know.
so she goes through court documents. In particular, she's concentrating on Scientology ones. But she used to work in textiles, so she was a textile buyer. So yeah, and she sort of, I said to her about doing some streams to talk about court cases involving fast fashion and things. But actually then since I found it's kind of hard to come across the court documents for them because I can't find any numbers for them anywhere. But yeah, so she said that she sort of would love to kind of do this little collaboration. And sort of, for one, sort of going through textiles and things. So we're kind of doing that and weaving some other bits. We're going to do one on Xiang at some point because she's found an interesting article, and I've been wanting to go over them for a little while as well. And now I can't remember the other one that we were going to talk about, but yeah, so there's a few sort of different topics that we've got.
But she has some kind of more knowledge about textile and fabric than like me.
She's not just anyone that I'm doing it with. Exactly. But it's it's really nice to sort of kind of get her insight actually, because I was never in that side of sort of the industry, so it's sort of really she has some good insights into it all, which is really, really nice to hear.
And it's nice when there's more people in the streams, because
I
interaction and
exactly, like when I was doing the clothing love stories, that was sort of like fine, it just being me because I'm just talking about what I'm wearing on that day. But like I couldn't do sort of like a Reese or something because I don't know, I find it very hard to just be sort of on my own kind of talking.
I could probably do that, but not in I would have to do it in Norwegian. Then I probably, because normally I talk faster but now it's all the translation going on. So
that's the thing. I forget how hard it is for you to sort of communicate in this way.
Well, it's just because I'm not used to it. I probably should just walk around every day on my own, speaking English instead of typing it. I have to learn. My dog have to learn English so he could.
It's good. But I think a stream of you speaking Norwegian would be quite cool, sort of get the sort of people that want to learn it. It would be good for them as well.
Joe's the Bruno's, she speaks a lot of languages. I don't know how
she does.
She's like brilliant. She's just she knows a lot of shit.
I don't know where she fits it all, like I can't even get Spanish in my head.
I have never tried to learn any other language because I think we start so early with learning English, so that's probably how. And of course all the movies and the TV shows we listen to English all the time, so
it would possibly help just to watch lives that are in English. I don't know, would that help, just watching them?
Help what?
help you with your English, I presume.
Oh yeah, no, I do every day. I watch all the YouTube stuff,
Yeah.
and everything is in English. But the problem is
I think
when
it's different when you're speaking.
yeah, because the words are so different, and like the R and the TH sound, that like the worst word is earth.
Oh yeah.
Earth. And it's yeah, and the R, and it's so the noise, the sound is so different than Norwegian. So, and of course, all the words I have to, like when I'm typing, I can think in English and I can type in English and everything, but when I'm speaking on top of that,
Yeah.
it's, but like I said, I was it was fun when a few years ago when I had a visit from America and I spoke English for 2 or 3 weeks, and then
Right.
it was so natural. Then it was no problem.
Yeah.
So it's just because I don't talk English to my neighbor and to my friends. So
That's the thing. It's when like you have to keep switching.
yeah.
Yeah, I get
So
that. Yeah, my aunt, one of my aunts is from Hong Kong. She's married to my mum's brother, and yeah, she gets that sort of trouble. Less so kind of now, but like particularly sort of at the start. But she said like even now, sort of, she kind of sometimes will take a little longer to answer, even though it never feels like she's actually taken that any sort of a long time. But she says she feels like she is, because she's trying to translate sort of like between the languages. So yeah, but you know, I admire anyone that can sort of do that, because I just think it's amazing.
and I think when I talk English, I think my words are limited because I can't process the sentence. I don't know. And my head is working way faster than I can speak. At least
Yeah.
when I'm not, like I said, in Norwegian, I speak a lot faster. So my thoughts are like 3 sentences ahead, and then I have to translate the one I'm on. So it's just a mix of weird stuff going on, and but it's just the more I talk, the more I will get used to it. And I should have, yeah, we should have a stream that where you could try to do Norwegian sounds. Words.
Oh, yeah, that would be interesting. I will be worse than your English, but yes, I'm up for giving things a go.
Yeah.
No, that's really interesting. I see where that would be hard. Yeah, exactly. It's yeah.
And of course, the grammar, the grammar is. I have no clue. I just talk how it feel. What sounds better? Like has, have. Yeah, it's just like so I don't have any. Yeah,
yeah.
Really, I kind of think it through. It's just like, what sounds better? What sounds best? Has or have or did or do or whatever. And
yeah, exactly. Because that's the thing. Like it all depends what sort of. Sometimes like what the sentence has been before it, and then other times what the sentence is going to be after it, you know, sort of as to kind of what you're
usually I think I get it, and now when I type, and when I talk, I not so much because, yeah, all the stuff that's going on at the same time.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah. You're
Now
tired. We
finally
are.
on the actual crash. So I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone. Let's put up banners one last time. So please, anyone that is watching, please like the stream. And if you enjoy the content and want to see more sewing stuff, diving into the hidden dark world of fast fashion, the culture of fashion, then do please subscribe, and you will see me on Jennifer's stream tomorrow, which is the Ego Next Door. So please go and check out that video, and that will be on 8 p.m. UK time tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, me and Whitney are going to be doing our the dark side of fashion show on cotton, and then you can subscribe to Maya at Alice in Art Supply Borderland. So please go and subscribe to her. And lingerie. There is also the fact that a lot of English is based off sayings. Yeah, that is a very good. A very good.
And I
said something to
and it's also
like, you said something earlier, and you were like, "What does that mean?"
yeah, but also I get kind of confused because you're speaking English and the American accent and
is very different. Yeah,
and then
and even like words, we use slightly different words
sometimes. and also how I speak, because when I in school I learned the English way, but now during watching movies and stuff, it's mostly in America English. So
yeah,
but what the heck,
it's
as long as you understand what I'm saying.
Exactly, and you're not sounding American. Wink, wink to which is a nicer way. Sorry to.
But I kind of I feel like copying the person I'm talking to. So when I do want to do the English accent when I'm talking to you, and the American accent. So
I appreciate that, because we get a bit competitive.
Yeah, right.
And Menagerie, do join the replay crew, please. And anyone that is watching, please leave a comment after you have.
I hope you feel better soon, Claire.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And I hope you have a really good Christmas, and everyone.
Yeah, and you too.
Thank you.
And I'll sort of reach out, like, if obviously we've got our group chat, so if we want to do a stream in that kind of little bit between Christmas and New Year's, we can look into that. Otherwise it will be after the New Year. So have a lovely rest, everyone. Enjoy the family that you are around, and I hope that you can have a good one in whichever way that means to you, because it's Christmas is about is not, for me, it's never been about the religion, because we've never been particularly like that. It was only when I was very, very young that we were part of a church. So for me, it's never been about the religion. It's always being about sort of being around family in particular. But obviously I'm very aware that not everyone has they have a more of a chosen family. So please enjoy it with whoever you are around.
Or
And
if you are alone, please try and enjoy that too.
exactly,
Make
and I was
some
going to say, if you
good
were able
food.
to open your
Yeah,
home up to other people, then that's always very nice. It's something that
yeah,
I would like to do when I eventually ever get my own place, is to sort of open it up to people that maybe don't have family nearby, because I know quite a few people that are from abroad in the UK, and my mum never knows this because no one ever takes me up on it, but I do always invite friends who I know that are like from around the world in London. I'm always like, oh, just come to my parents. My mum never knows this because no one's ever taken me up on it, but yeah, I always like to leave a door open.
5 people on the doorstep.
Yeah, exactly. It's all right. My mum and dad have always got plenty of blow up beds everywhere, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Failing that, there's always a tent. But wonderful to see everyone, and we will see you next time.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.